Ayan, so good morning everyone. It's 8-8 day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. To my brothers and sisters in Islam all over the globe, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wal barakatuh. It's a Sunday morning once again. Buenos dias a todos. Magandang umaga sa lahat. Maayong adlaw sa tanan. I'm coming in live from Asia's Latin city, Zamboanga City, El Ciudad Latino de Asia, El Ciudad de Zamboanga. I am Life Coach Kalli from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Life Coach Think Talk, Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. Before we begin, I would like to introduce myself. I am Life Coach Kalli, a professional certified life coach of Co-Actively Co-Create or CAC's Life Coach Certification Program of Master Coach a bronze mental model collector of B Learning Society, an educator for actually 13 years now, and currently I'm serving as a school principal in one of this private school in Zamboanga City. This coaching conversation is for my fellow educators who are dedicating their lives in molding the students or learners as the hope of our future generation, future generation of our nation. And my mission is to help fellow educators as they face the challenges in delivering quality of education and touching the lives of our learners. Thank you for joining me today live na live. And please do leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you're coming from. If you're coming from Manila, just type in our chat box. If you're coming from outside the Philippines, please do so. Please do type in our chat box. Just would like to greet everyone who are online right now. Welcome, welcome po in our Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be discussing to you today. You may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring messages. Please do tag your friends and be with us today. If you're watching this on a replay, please do type hashtag replay. I am streaming live via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach AI Connect. If you are new to this platform, please do like, follow, and subscribe. Before we start with our session today, to those who just came in, I am Life Coach Kalli and would like to share to you my journey. You may use hashtag #PackMyBagMoment to share your insights or your aha moments regarding our session today. Also include the hashtag Coaching Think Talk and Coaching for Educator, hashtag Coaching for Educators. Today, we'll actually talk about educator self-care. Nowadays, we are facing some challenges in our environment, right? We're facing COVID-19. It's all about, so we're actually almost 2 years now that we are in pandemic, right? So today, I would like to share to you how an educator has self-care. As an educator, how do you take care of yourself nowadays? Most especially right now, we are facing the challenges of pandemic. My commitment to you today is to share to you some tips on how we could have the self-care as an educator. So let's begin with our session with educator self-care. Educators during pandemic, who we are, how we are right now during pandemic as an educator. During COVID-19, educators are feeling additional pressures on top of their already demanding work lives. This is all new to all of us, being a teacher or an educator. The pressures are on top because we need to reach out, not just the community within our school or within our surroundings, but also we need to go out from our comfort zone to be able for us to reach out our students. Being responsible for teaching and emotionally supporting students from afar. We go actually in different areas just for us to deliver the quality of education that we need for us to reach out our learners, because all our learners right now cannot go out from their own residences to be with us physically in school. So it's really a tough time for us to really support our learners, teaching and emotion supporting, because we need to actually teach our students even they are at home. Creating innovative ways to teach remotely and navigating technology to do it. Yes, we are right now handling our teaching through online education or online teaching. But the challenge is not all of us has the skills on delivering quality of education through technology. Just would like to acknowledge everyone who's online right now, Master Coach Asmin, Coach Orville. Well, good morning po sa lahat. Welcome, welcome to the live. Let's move on. So the third one is responding to increased parent communications through multiple online platforms. So usually before, parents are going to our school, but right now we need to reach them out through calls, texts, and other innovative ways. That's like reaching them out in Messenger, WhatsApp, or any other um, communications communication tools that we need to for us to really communicate with the parents, because this is the right time that our learners needs our support being an educator. If we are having it in hybrid teaching, we regularly switching between in-person and remote learning. Diba? For 4 hours, 5 hours a day, we are on the screen facing our learners. But then we need to switch from being a teacher in an online education for being us personally. We need to switch. If in-person teaching, being prepared to go remote with a day's notice. So it's really tough for us because there are some of our learners that has no devices and we need to reach out to them. Just like in our case in school, we actually had a schedule of visiting our students or our learners in their own home just to deliver the quality of education that is really right for them. These new job requirements take increased time and energy and can add stress. That's why self-care is necessary for relieving stress and maintaining mental and emotional health. As they say, teaching is such an intensive job. Educators can greatly benefit from learning about and practicing self-care. Unfortunately, teachers may worry that taking care of themselves can lead to self-absorption and distract them from their students. However, despite the misleading title, self-care isn't all about selfishness. It's actually caring for ourselves. We cannot give what we don't have, as they say. That's why we need to have self-care. In fact, practicing self care can be in the best interest of everyone in your classroom or in our classroom. Self care is all about taking care of your health and making sure that you have everything you need to thrive as a teacher. Without taking care of yourself, you won't have the energy to help your students. That's why we need to really take good care of ourselves as a teacher. Self care can keep you on top of your game. Every day we are facing different situations because our current situation now is not like the teaching before. It's really a hybrid one. And be ready to handle any challenges that come up during your teaching career as, as of today. Why it's not important for educators and how to bring it in your daily life as well as in your school. So we need to really have the self-care. But before we go through the different tips, we need to define first what's really self-care is all about. When you say self-care is an important component of a teacher's mental health. But there's some misconceptions about what it is. It's a common for educators to dismiss the self-care movement as selfish or superficial. But for teachers, self-care is so much more than breakfast in bed. Treating yourself to spa day or spa day. It's about taking for your health so that you're prepared to be the best teacher you can be for yourself and your students. Ideally, a health a healthy self-care strategy include an activity that addresses each of these factors every day. That way you can make sure that every element of your overall health and well-being is being taken care of. Self-care activities can be small or large-scale habits, with examples ranging from packing a healthy lunch to waking up early every day to do a mindfulness meditation before work, so that it could really give us some energy to face the challenges as we go along with the teaching every day. Why is it important for us as educators or teachers? The importance and benefits of self-care extend to every profession, but within some careers, it is more stigmatized than in others. People in caregiving positions like teachers, for example, often find is it is easier to tell others to take care of their health than to do so themselves. Yes, as a teacher, we always remind our students to take good care of themselves, but do we think that are we also taking care of ourselves as an educator? Educators are encouraged to focus so much energy on others, so little on themselves. Self care is necessary for teachers to maintain good mental health, and we need to really have it as an educator. In particular, self care can be a great way to prevent or treat teacher stress because, based on study, over 40% of teachers report feeling high stress every day during the school year. Just imagine 40% of our teachers. If you are around 20 teachers in your workplace, 40% of it are experiencing stress, which ties teaching with nursing as having the highest stress rate for any career. So, somewhat like, since we are dealing with people, we are next to nursing professions or nursing profession, having the highest stress rate because 40% of our colleagues every day experiencing stress because we don't know how to handle ourselves or how we can take good care of ourselves every day as we face the challenges. The causes of stress can include lack of resources, Yes, this is a major um, challenge with our teachers nowadays, the lack of resources. Class behavior problems in terms of face to face are even online right now because we cannot actually go to our learner to say something because they're not behaving well. Our pressure relating to standardized test expectations. So we need to meet the standards set in teachings. Just just to name a few. But they all lead to the same outcomes. It actually weakens physical and emotional health of us being a teacher. Okay, so let's do a good self-care assessment now. Can you pull out your pen and paper? Let's do a self-assessment. For those who are coming in, please do, and thank you so much for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do have a good self-care assessment. And let's rate yourself. One, for being rarely. You're doing things that you're doing that particular things rarely. Second, it's sometimes. For the two, you can rate as two for sometimes. And three, for frequently doing those things. Are you ready? Can you type in our chat box hashtag ready? Okay, so let's begin with our self-care assessment. Okay, first, do I get plenty of rest and sleep 7 to 8 hours a day? Okay, just write one or rarely, two sometimes, three or frequently. Do I get plenty of rest and sleep 7 to 8 hours daily? Thank you, Master Coach. Yes po. Hi, Coach Marife. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. Hi, Coach Rods. Good morning. Second, do I eat healthy food and regular meals? Okay, it's time to really to reflect on ourselves if we are doing this. Third, do I maintain contact with people who support me emotionally? Let's write one, two, or three if you're doing it. Third, do I exercise 30 minutes or more 3 to 5 times per week? It's like jogging or walk. Yeah, jog and walk. Right? The typical exercise every morning. Next would be you're taking a break at work every 1 to 1.5 hours to stretch and move around. You can go around your workplace just to change your environment to be with people around. Next would be do I engage in spiritual regularly? Do you pray regularly? Please do. Write one, two, or three. Next would be do I do something fun at least once a week? You go somewhere else to be with your friends. Are you doing it? Do I nurture my relationship with your colleagues, with your friends, with your family? Just like to call, write, or email them, to visit, have a talk with them, set a date where you could talk to your loved ones. Right? If you're doing it, just type one, two, or three. Do I get outside daily just to freshen up and less greenery that are good for me? Again, rate yourselves for one, rarely, two, sometimes, Three, as always, or you're doing it regularly. Do I use my downtime to rejuvenate? Downtime. If you're feeling down, are you doing a rejuvenation activity? Like doing something that you enjoy. You go to a certain place that you could actually somehow feel the happiness. Yes. A place wherein you could enjoy being with people, most especially being with yourself as part of taking good care of yourself. Usually, these are the things that I usually do in having a self care for myself. I do get plenty of sleep, enjoy sunshine. I go to certain place where do I can see the sunshine, like Bolivar. I do go to Zamboanga City Bolivar just to um, take a look at the sunshine. Um, I just seldom cook. I write or draw. I usually talk with people, share with them, and sometimes I do reflect on myself. What are the things that I've done, and what are the things that I can do more? Cuddle some cats in at school. Actually, in our school, there are more cats. I usually feed them. I take a walk or in Bolivar or in the park. I used to make things all tidy. I read some books, read about people's really lives are more complicated. In school, I usually do gardening and get a hug from people around me, people who are close to me, and I do talk to them to share some happenings or experiences in my life. Thank you, Coach Marife. Thank you, Master Coach. Master Coach Jasmine, thank you po. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are few of the things that um, I usually do before. And some of these are still, I'm doing it right now. But I discovered some tips which I could share to you today to really make this self care more daily as self care to myself. Always remember self care is a priority and not or a necessity, not a luxury in the work that we do. Because in the work that we do right now as a teacher, we are physically there with our learners. So we need to take good care of ourselves. Self care means paying attention to what you need. It's like having a coffee, cup of coffee, time with friends, being quiet, a time alone for you to reflect, picking up, read some books, watch some TV, watching TVs, exploring things, eat the food that you want, take some rest, and work out sometimes. Always remember, self care is not selfish. Yes, it's not being selfish when we take good care of ourselves. Because taking care of ourselves is taking good care of our learners. Because when we are down, of course, how would we take good care of our students or learners if we are down? So we need to really take good care of ourselves because self care is not really selfish if you take good care of yourself. Okay, so I would like to share to you the some tips that I've discovered in a few months from now or in a few months now. These are some tips. First, and I will. And these are the things that I need to do. And looking forward that you would also do this in your daily lives. Okay, I will get plenty of rest and sleep 7 to 8 hours daily. Yes, because pag hindi ako nakompleto, if I not completed the 7 hours to 8 hours daily, I felt that in a workplace or in my workplace, I felt that I'm really down. Say for instance, I just left for around 5 to 6 hours. It's not really enough for me. That's why I do rest or sleep for around 7 to 8 hours daily. Because I need to face the learners with energy. An energy that I can vibe to them, and so that also they would feel the same. They would be energized to learn and grow as you teach them. Next, I will eat healthy food and regular meals. So every regular meals that I have, I usually eat unhealthy food. Some fruits and some piece of this and that. Not that much. I usually eat that much for me to really take good care of myself. Okay, is what we call the mindful eating. Thank you so much, Coach Candy, for um, giving us some tips on mindful eating. Next is I will maintain contact with people, support me emotionally, and so we need to really go with people around us that you think that could really support you in all your endeavors, so that you will really not be stressed in doing things that you need to do. Fourth is the jog and walk exercise, stretching, 30 minutes or more, 3 to 5 times per week. It's really a good thing to really keep you energized for the whole week. And I usually do this one. When I'm at work, I usually go around, going up and down of the stairs. Yeah, walk and jog and walk at the same time every day. Take a break at work for around 1 to 1.5 hours to stretch and move around. I'm really doing this one. I usually I usually go to certain place in the school wherein I still do my job, but the thing is I go around to people. I go around to meet people. How are they doing? So I'm now helping those people, and also I'm actually helping myself. I'm talking to them, and somehow it actually helped me because going around is taking a break at work every 1 to 1.5 hours to stretch and move around. I'm really doing it. Next would be I will engage in spiritual activities regularly. Yes, we do really this. We do this as one family actually. We usually pray every Friday as one whole family, and every day at work. I'm with my co-workers praying as one. Next is I will do something fun at least once a week. Yes, something fun once a week. I do read books. I do go around. Um, I'm watching some favorite movies that I really wanted. Go somewhere wherein I could really be unwind for the whole week that I'm with the students, co-workers. So I really do it. I will nurture myself or my relationship with people around, with my colleagues, with my family by calling, writing, talking to them, paying a visit to loved ones. setting a date where you could talk and actually reach out. For the last, second to the last is to get out outside daily, and to have a fresh air and lush greenery. That would be good for me. I usually go to a place where I could see more green, just like park. Here in Zamboanga City, I usually go to Pasunanga Park, wherein I could see a lot of green, because a green environment would really help us to re-energize ourselves. And I will use my downtime to rejuvenate, just like doing something that I really enjoy. I really enjoy having a doing a layout. I just lay out on something, doing posters like this and that. And I do enjoy doing my all my assignments in my master's class. Yes, because in our master's class, I could really express myself based on experience, and also I'm learning from my classmates as to the things what that I could do. Okay, being a good teachers or good teachers know that sometimes we have to stop and just be silly for a few minutes, because we need to really take good care of ourselves, because self-care is really giving the world the best of you instead of what's left of you. Okay, we can do more for our learners as we do self-care also. We are giving gift to our learners because we are doing a self-care. Is there something that you wanted to be clarified on in our session today? Please don't hesitate to contact me through my Facebook account, Aldwin Kalli, Certified Life Coach. Also with my page, Life Coach Al Kalli, my page. Or you even email or call. You can email me at coachalcali@gmail.com, or call or text me at 0917 109 7187. If you are not yet, as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing in the organization as a professional certified life coach. If you're not you're not yet a smart holder of B Learning card, let me invite you personally to become mental model collector like us and be part of B Learning Society, the tent maker of B Learning homes for mental fitness. As a B Learning e-card holder, you'll enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic, full access pass to the live, this is what I really love, live monthly mental model masterclass by Master Coach A, and there's more. A plus, a 90-minute free coaching session with our senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. If you're new to the concept of mental model, a mental model is an explanation of how something works. It is a concept framework wherein or worldwide that you carry around in your mind to help you interpret the world, how the world works, and why mental models are so important in our lives. Because by building up a base of most valuable and universal mental models, you're building up your trunks of knowledge that you can use for the rest of your life. Mental models are a critical category of knowledge and gets more relevant over time, and can be applied across a wide array of different domains. The next mental model masterclass is on August 21, 2021 at 7 p.m. with Master Coach A, and we'll cover the Palimat mental model. I'm really so excited with this. The Palimat mental model. Learn how you can combine skills and become the superstar in your field. Just imagine you can be a superstar in your field. Discover why Polymath will win this 21st century. So, what are you waiting for? Register now. Connect with Life Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Again, 0917-586-1661. Also, last night I witnessed the third batch of CACC graduates. Yeah, congratulations to all the graduates last night for our batch 3. I'm with the batch 1 with co-actively co-create life coach certification program of Master Coach A. For individuals who intend to embark on a journey to become or becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A is now offering co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and life coaching. Mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieve results in life. So that success is really inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes 21-day online learning journey, 3-day live coaching bootcamp, and 3-day live business bootcamp with our senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Life Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Again, 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. Be one of us. Do join us for another conversation this afternoon or later this afternoon with Coach Trisha for coaching for self-expression at 2 p.m. and Master Coach Asmin at 4 p.m. for God-centered living at 4 p.m. Once again, this is Life Coach Kalli, the educator's life coach from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bam Boom, Love Bam Boom, Love Bam Boom. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me in my 5th episode of Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. Thank you so much, and see you all next Sunday, same time, same place, at 10 a.m. every Sunday. Thank you so much, everyone. See you all next week. Bye bye.